What's up everyone, welcome to this video. In this video I'm going to be basically walking you through how to use the Flask JWT extended library, or let's call it a Flask extension. So the Flask JWT extended extension is one that allows us to easily work with JWTs when using a Flask application. And the beauty about it is it provides a very easy way for us to simply integrate it within our Flask app, and we can get to use JWTs. If it's your first time here in the word JWT, the word JWT stands for JSON Web Token. Now there are very many ways people pronounce this. People call them JWTs, but I choose to call it a JWT. So JWTs provide a very easy way and a very secure way of transmitting data, but they can also be used to carry out things such as authorization, where you restrict access to only those users that are supposed to access a specific part of your Flask application. Now without further ado, let us get started by basically setting up a simple project. So right here in my VS Code, I have a blank folder open up here, and the only file that's present within this folder is the .m file. So this is going to be an environment variable file. We're going to simply write all our environment variables. Now we do not have a virtual environment yet, so I'll also have to set up one. And to do that, let me delete one of the terminals I have here. What I'm going to do is to come right here, and I'm going to keep it simple. I'm not going to use poetry or any other package manager, but you can feel free to use whatever you may want. So I'll start with Python -m venv and then env, and this will go ahead and simply create a virtual environment within a blank folder. Once the virtual environment has been created, the next thing is going to be to activate the virtual environment with source env. So I'm on Windows, therefore I'll run scripts, and then I'll call the activate script. So once this is activated, the next thing is going to be for us to basically create a simple Flask app. Now what I'm going to do is to set up an application factory so that we basically use blueprints to create our routes. So I'll create a simple file right here, and I'll call it main.py. So within our main.py, I'm going to basically create a create app function, or our application factory. So to do that, I'll have to first import the Flask class. So I'll say from Flask. We actually have to install Flask. It's not yet resolved within our virtual environment, just like you see right here. So for us to be able to use it, what we shall have to do is to come right here and say pip install Flask. So that has to go ahead and install Flask within our virtual environment. So I'll go ahead and install Flask, so that will collect Flask and install it within our virtual environment. Another thing I'm going to need is going to be python.env to basically help us to read our environment variables, since we have an env file. So I'll come right here and say pip install, and this will be python.env, and actually spelled it wrong. It's actually supposed to be .env. So that will go ahead and install python.env within our virtual environment. So once we have those two, the next thing is going to be for us to set up our application. So I'm just simply going to come right here. So let me try saving this, and maybe I'll have to point this to our Python interpreter of the virtual environment. So now it can actually resolve our Flask. So if we import our Flask, so I'll come and say from Flask. Let me increase this a little bit. So I'll say from Flask, we are actually going to import the Flask app, and then we are going to create a create app function. So I'll say create app is going to be a simple function that is going to create our app instance. So shall create our Flask instance with app is equal to Flask, and then here we shall say that we're going to have our done name. So once we've been able to do that, we shall just simply come right here and say return app. So once this is done, the next thing is going to be for us to configure our app to work with the various extensions that we're going to need. Now the easiest way to write configurations for a Flask app is to basically use a prefixed env. Now, if you haven't worked with this before, is basically go ahead and set up a bunch of configuration values within your .env file, and all you have to do is to come and basically configure your app by saying app.config. So what you're going to do is say app.config, then we shall say .from prefixed env, and what this will do is to load all environment variables from our env file, and then it will go ahead and basically set them up as long as they have a certain prefix. Now, the default prefix is always going to be the Flask prefix. So if we're setting up stuff such as the Flask secret key, shall just come right here and write the prefix, which is going to be Flask, and then we add an underscore, and then we shall provide the name of that specific key we want to set. So in this case, shall say Flask secret key, and here we can basically add any random string to act as a secret key. Now, the next thing we may want to do is to set up our Flask, let's say debug, and we may keep this to true. So shall keep it to true, and now we can also set up other things such as our Flask database URI and all that stuff. So for now, let's just have these two. So if we have these two, the next thing we're going to do is to run our app. So to run our app, shall just come right here and say export. So we're going to create an environment variable called our Flask app, and this is going to point to our main.py file. So once we point to our main.py file, the next thing is going to be for us to run our simple app. So to run our simple app, what we're going to do is to say Flask run, and this will be just enough to run our app. And now we can even see that our debug mode is going to be on, meaning that our server is now running, so we are now successful. So the next thing we're going to do is to set up a simple database that's going to allow us to create user accounts so that we can sign up users and register them within our simple application.